I know you're sitting on your couch, probably just stopped scrolling through your phone, but what if you suddenly heard screaming outside? You peek through the blinds and there's just chaos. People running. Someone's eating someone else's face. The zombie apocalypse has officially started and you have like 30 seconds to make a decision before a horde of the undead breaks down your door. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, like probably an unhealthy amount, and I need to just be real with you. Most of us, we're cooked. We are absolutely not making it past day 3 of the zombie apocalypse, and I'm going to explain exactly why. So first off, let's talk about the obvious thing nobody wants to admit. We're soft, like really soft. I can't even go 4 hours without checking my phone. You think I'm surviving in a world without Wi-Fi? Without being able to Google, what berries are poisonous? I literally had a breakdown last week because my food delivery app crashed, and I couldn't figure out what to eat. I stood in front of my fridge for 15 minutes just staring. If I can't handle choosing between leftover pizza and making a sandwich, how am I possibly supposed to make life or death decisions while being chased by reanimated corpses? And speaking of food, let me tell you something. Everyone always talks about raiding grocery stores and stockpiling supplies like it's this easy thing. But have you been to a grocery store when there's a snowstorm coming? People lose their minds over bread and milk. Now imagine that times 1,000 with actual zombies in the parking lot. You're not getting those supplies. The supplies are gone. Some dude named Chad with a truck already took everything and he's probably gonna die in like 2 days anyway because he grabbed energy drinks and beef jerky but forgot water purification tablets exist. But okay, let's say you somehow make it past the initial chaos, you've got some supplies, you've barricaded yourself somewhere, cool. Now, you gotta deal with the fact that you have like 0 survival skills. I don't know how to purify water, I don't know how to start a fire without matches, I definitely don't know how to hunt or trap animals. My only real skill is that I can parallel park pretty well, and I don't think that's going to be super useful when society has collapsed. The closest thing I have to wilderness experience is that one time I went camping in middle school and I cried because a bug landed on me. Also, can we talk about the physical fitness aspect? Because that's where I really lose hope. You've seen zombie movies, right? There's always so much running. Just constant running and climbing and fighting. I get winded walking up a flight of stairs. My cardio is non-existent. I tried to do a workout video last month and had to pause it 3 times in the first 10 minutes. Meanwhile, zombies apparently never get tired. They just keep going and going, and I'm over here wheezing after sprinting for like 30 seconds. It's not fair, but that's reality. And here's something people don't think about enough. The mental aspect. Like, yeah, the physical stuff is hard, but imagine the psychological toll of living in constant fear. Watching people you know turn into monsters. Maybe having to, put down someone who used to be your friend. I can barely handle watching sad dog movies without crying. You think I'm emotionally equipped to deal with the actual apocalypse? I still feel guilty about that time I was kind of rude to a cashier in 2019. The guilt would literally eat me alive before the zombies got a chance. Oh, and let's not forget about basic medical knowledge. I don't know first aid. I mean, I know you're supposed to apply pressure to wounds, I guess, but like anything beyond that and I'm useless. You get a serious injury in the apocalypse and you're just done. There's no hospitals, no doctors, no urgent care clinics you can Google at 2 a.m. I get anxious when I have a headache because I don't know if I should take ibuprofen or acetaminophen. How am I going to handle an actual medical emergency? And the social dynamics too, right? Because you can't survive alone. You need a group. But I'm awkward. I'm not a natural leader. I'm not even a natural follower, honestly. I'm more of a stands in the corner hoping nobody talks to me type of person. You need to form alliances and make quick decisions about who to trust, and I can't even decide who to invite to my birthday party without overthinking it for 3 weeks. The apocalypse requires social skills I absolutely do not possess. Here's the thing though, I think most people are in the same boat as me and they just don't want to admit it. We've been spoiled by modern society. We have grocery stores and hospitals and heat and air conditioning and entertainment, and we've never had to actually fight for survival. We're all sitting here watching The Walking Dead and thinking, oh yeah, I'd totally be a Daryl, when in reality we'd all be those background characters who die in the first episode, the ones who don't even get names. So basically what I'm saying is if the zombie apocalypse happens tomorrow, I'm accepting my fate immediately. I'm not running, I'm not fighting, I'm just gonna sit on my couch eating whatever snacks I have left and waiting for the inevitable. At least I'll die comfortable, Maybe I'll finally finish that show I've been putting off. Go out on my own terms with some dignity instead of getting eaten while trying to figure out how to use a crossbow. Anyway, that's my depressing take on why we're all doomed. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, I guess. Stay safe out there, or don't. We're probably all gonna die anyway. Bye!